Distractions affect the majority of people. While at work, people get distracted. When they're around family and friends, they lose focus. Whether during their commute or at the gym, people are distracted. The average individual will continue living their lives in this manner, never knowing the fulfillment that comes with a life lived with intense focus and purpose. Learning and creating are not the top priority areas for many people. Many don't put enough effort into growing themselves or investing in any undertakings. For them, entertainment comes first. Most individuals turn to TV, hang out, or use social media in place of achieving their lives' objectives and goals. They become trapped in undesirable jobs. Without knowing what to do, they settle on being average. The enemy of innovation and learning is distractions and entertainment. You'll stay in constant stagnation as a result. The quickest path to becoming exceptional, wealthy, and successful is through self-education and learning. What you know affects your success and economic status. Most people invest more money in devices and entertainment than their own self-education. They continue to be mentally impoverished and make enough financially just to survive. Your level of growth directly depends on what you learn and how much you put into yourself. Consider this: the degree to which you struggle will dictate the extent to which you develop. What you're willing to fight for defines who you are. Most individuals aren't really willing to fight for anything. They accept what they are handed without question and spend their free time avoiding reality. The world's most prosperous people are often lifelong learners and never satisfied. They are completely aware that their quality of life is linked to what they know and the action that they take. While formal education is necessary for a living, self-education has potential to be more profitable. The majority of what you study in college won't help you succeed in the real world. It is the learning you do for yourself that advances you to the next stage of your own progress that is most important. Most people will continue to live an average life with their dreams unrealized and let others decide how much money they will make, how comfortable they are, and how fulfilled they can be. Choose self-education over entertainment if you don't want to look back on your life with regret. When I was in my 20s, I made a list of every quality I wanted in my future wife. I detailed the most exquisite and ideal match I could imagine. After finishing, I came to a very significant realization. Any successful woman like that wouldn't want to interact with someone like me. I came to the conclusion that in order to draw the kind of partner I had imagined, I needed to make myself far better than I was. I've been married to the same woman I envisioned for 23 years now. To achieve and associate with successful people, you must transform into a much better version of yourself. What we are, we attract into our own life. Ask yourself, do you have the mindset of a wealthy person or successful individual? Or do you possess the vision, skills, and self-control necessary to accomplish what you desire? The majority don't. They nonetheless blame their situation on external circumstances. You'll never accumulate wealth or success if you don't change the negative things you expose yourself to. Millions of individuals attract daily mediocre opportunities into their lives. They aren't aware that they draw people who are exactly like them. Successful people at the top of their game attract extraordinary opportunities and people into their lives. You won't attract better opportunities if you're constantly participating in mediocre, subpar activities with average people. You'll never achieve the level of success and joy by the world's most extraordinary people. You can attract success by becoming the person you want to be. Unfortunately, most people still prefer comfort and security compared to the possibility of living their greatest life. Therefore, ask yourself, what will it be? Freedom or safety? You can't have both. You have the option of moving forward into development and growth, or moving backwards into security and safety. Most people gradually move backwards, which kills their prospects of achieving anything great. The issue is that our culture has entered into a trade-off where we exchange our brilliance and creativity to what appears to be stability. Security doesn't exist, which is a terrible fact. How often have you heard of a wealthy person declaring bankruptcy or someone becoming ill? Every year, millions of people experience a sudden job loss. Security is a myth. We must make the decision to create our own lives and let go of our dependence on external stability. It's time to reclaim your genius and creativity. Most people don't read books, go to seminars, or even do the simplest things to develop themselves. They will prefer to select entertainment and diversions. Because they choose to live their lives in this manner, the majority of people will never be successful. But by making a few minor adjustments to your life, you can rank among the top 5 to 10% in your industry. Extremely little competition exists there because few people ever take the steps to achieve this type of success. By taking your self-education and learning seriously, you become one of the few truly successful people in the world. So where do you begin? You must become more focused on what's important to you. Your days must be filled with good actions and intent. Success means constantly working to better yourself and your way of life. Attempt to check off these 4 items every day. Have my spiritual, emotional, mental, and physical wellness improve even 1% today. You can start small because even the smallest improvement is more than what most people will ever experience. Extraordinary people are quite rare. They also don't enjoy much popularity because of the risks they take. You'll discover it's a lonely road once you start investing in yourself. You'll encounter more rejection the bolder you become. Deviations to the norm are disliked by the majority. Many aspects of living average must be sacrificed if you want an extraordinary life. This might entail refraining from bad social interactions and behaviors. Not everyone can lead an extraordinary life. Self-education requires time, effort, and focus that most people would rather use on entertainment and petty pursuits. But when your perspective broadens, you realize that you need to change. You begin to understand you need to be more careful with how you use your time. You must make an investment in your future to avoid becoming average. Many of the things you used to do are no longer meaningful. This is what becoming extraordinary requires. But most individuals simply say, no thanks, when they see the effort that's required to live their greatest life. But consider, everything is possible. There are dozens of daily activities you engage in that don't advance your life. Don't be like the majority and abide by others' rules for living. Spend time implementing others' visions and abiding by other people's standards. Go out and create your own. Society is ruled by entertainment and distractions. There will always be plenty of TV shows, social media content, and movies to occupy your time. Cutting out distractions and putting self-learning first will help you avoid being average and help you achieve great success. The majority of society will continue to be slaves to entertainment. They will continue to place more importance on entertainment than bettering themselves, their families, or achieving their goals. This is how individuals endure years at a job they despise. It's how they continue to remain in unhealthy relationships and are constantly in need of money. They take no action to learn how to be successful. If your way of life does not produce your growth and development, won't you change it? Prioritize learning and invest in your own education. Select excellence over being average.